All right, man. Look like De'Aaron Fox may miss game. What is it? Game 5 of the first round series with the Kings versus the Golden State Warriors. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and talk about the plethora of injuries that have hampered the NBA playoffs. Now, remember a couple years ago, the NBA players were talking about 82 games are just too much, and they wanted to reduce the games, and that was supposed to be they offset the load management. And now the players might be looking more right about this because the thing about the reason they didn't go through reducing the games in the NBA season because they wanted to start it around Christmas and get some more rest ins because they was gonna cut their revenue. Less games, less money. Like less days work, less money. And now De'Aaron Fox has a fractured finger. Ja hurt his hand. He came back. Giannis still out. Um, was a couple more other people. Tyler Hero got injured. He out. Kawhi Leonard out. Paul George out. I mean, you could just keep going on and on and on. And he fractured his shooting hand, De'Aaron Fox. So right now, the NBA might need a reduction. You know, but it says Sacramento Kings De'Aaron Fox has a fractured finger on his shooting hand. Shams reporting per ESPN Rojanowski the fracture is to the tip of Fox's left index finger. Fox is considered doubtful for Game 5 on Wednesday, but hasn't been ruled out, so he ain't officially out. So I mean, he was having a big year. He was having a big year and a big series too. And man, these dudes is literally made of China doll, man. And you just want to figure out what's the reasoning for all the injuries. You know, is it lack of is it lack of um working out? Is it lack of a strength and conditioning program? Is it because of the strength and conditioning nutrition program that the teams got? Is it these guys just not staying in shape and working hard? I mean, what's the issue? All these dudes got injuries, and you let this generation tell you these are the best athletes ever, and the guys yesterday wasn't great athletes. These dudes, man, I don't know what it is. LeVar Ball pointed out the strength and conditioning program don't entail them lifting weights no more. And that should tell you a lot about the strength and conditioning program that they doing. They doing a lot of resistance bands and calisthenics and all that, has something to do with it. But at the end of the day, what worked for the previous generation should be good enough for this generation. Let's call it what it is. And right now, the athletes they building today, they're not tough. They're not durable. And the NBA obviously got a problem on their hand. Because then when you start having superstars and all-star caliber players and the best players start to fall out in the playoffs, you know, and then also they load management during the regular season to make a playoff run. And now Joel Embiid is another one. Now they say Doc Rivers said he don't know when he gonna be back, and that could be the overplay for the underplay for the overplay. But you know what I'm saying? You just keep talking about all these different guys injured, and they doing all this load management and all this, and then when it's time to shine and you need TV ratings to be at their pinnacle, these dudes are injured, and it's taking away some of the cachet. Yeah, they might make a good run like the Clippers he did the other night at the Suns, but ultimately we all respect the same results. So now you had a little bit of spice, in the first rounds, and but then again, you come to see Giannis, you come to see Joel Embiid, you come to see De'Aaron Fox, you come to see Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, and etc. The Tyler Heroes of the world, and now they're not playing. Now they're not playing. Now, he's injured out the blue, and now a series that was the best series, even on paper, most people thought the Cavs and the Knicks was going to be the best series. The Kings and the Warriors superseded that. And now it's just a wrap. Even if they would have won Game 5, now you see this, you're like, So I mean, the NBA got to figure something out. I think you start looking at the strength and conditioning program. Maybe they need to hire a strength and conditioning overseer, a commissioner for strength and conditioning. Maybe they need to get them a work reduction. But the thing about it is, they doing load management. You know what I'm saying? They putting rules in place for the next CBA where if you don't play, 65 games, you can't be up for awards. People say, how is that significant? Because a lot of those yearly awards and all NBA teams and all that, they got incentives in their contract to get them more money when they do that. But these dudes missing playoff games. This serious. They seriously got a physical condition problem, strength and conditioning problem in the NBA. And I don't think these athletes are so big and strong, and that's why they getting so injured. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case at all. Everybody think more rest gonna mean more longevity and all that bullshit. Man, the thing about it is a body in motion that stays in motion. If you keep stopping and starting and doing something, that's hard on your body as well too. You just got to play the game that's the hand that been dealt. And if you're really injured and you can't go, then cool, you can't go. But if you can play, you can play. But you can just tell the different physiques now in the NBA from what you used to see, in the 80s and the 90s. These dudes ain't physically got a lot of muscle on their body. And that muscle protects the tendons, that muscle protects the bones. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard enough to put muscle on while you're playing a high interval type of sport in the NBA. A lot of guys say, well, I don't like lifting heavy because it messes with my shooting form. It's a way around that. But, like I said before, the NBA continues to tank. What's so funny, the revenue going up, but the product and the TV ratings going down. You got to ask yourself, man, it is to the point where they had to start putting sponsors on the floor and on people's shirts and shit, on the jerseys and all that. The ladder that they going on is not financially sustainable. Paying the players what they paying them, and the product is shitty on the floor. And on top of the product being shitty, the superstars not being healthy. So you got a shitty product. You got superstars that don't want to play, that ain't able to play. You know what I'm saying? And nobody really watching no more. So they got something to do. But right now, man, this known as the China man, the China glass, the fragile play NBA playoffs. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Let me know in the comment section. Peace.